How a single mistranslated word changed the entire course of medieval religious history. Hook one word, one translation mistake, and centuries of religious fear followed. Setup. In the late 4th century, scholar-priest Jerome was translating ancient Hebrew scripture into Latin. His work would become the Vulgate, the version used across medieval Europe for over 1,000 years. Then he reached one unusual Hebrew word describing the face of Moses after descending from Mount Sinai. The Hebrew suggested rays of light, but Jerome chose a different Latin word, cornuta, horned. Rising tension. That single choice changed everything. Instead of reading that Moses' face shone with divine light, medieval readers understood that Moses had horns. Not metaphorical horns, actual horns. And because the Latin Bible shaped religious imagination across Europe, artists followed the text exactly. Paintings began showing Moses with horns. Sculptures repeated it. Church walls repeated it. Generation after generation saw the same image. A prophet transformed by translation. Rising tension deepens. The most famous example came centuries later when Michelangelo carved his monumental statue of Moses. Even there, carved in marble, 2 horns rise from Moses' head. Not because Michelangelo misunderstood scripture, but because he trusted the official text used by the church. One translation had become visual truth. Turning point. Modern scholars later returned to the original Hebrew. They found the word likely referred to radiant beams, light shining outward. Not horns. A tiny linguistic overlap had caused the confusion. In Hebrew, the root for horn and ray is strikingly close. But by then, the image had already entered medieval history. One mistranslated word had shaped theology, art, and how millions imagined one of religion's most important figures. And once history accepts an image, it can survive far longer than the mistake that created it.